Hi everyone, welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be looking at a dual camera system. This is the SoloCam S340 by Eufy Security. Before we get started, I also wanted to mention that Eufy is going to release a dual cam series with new products ranging from an outdoor battery camera, an outdoor wired floodlight camera, an indoor 4K camera, a video doorbell camera. Today, we're going to test out the outdoor battery camera, SoloCam S340. This is a solar-powered dual camera system with 360 angle view, giving you 3K clarity at a 50 feet distance. It has a 3K wide-angle view lens as well as a 2K telephoto lens. Together with these two cameras, you can get a combined view of 8x hybrid zoom. Again, these are wire-free security cameras with a PTZ system, powered by solar-powered batteries, thus allowing you usage all year round, rain or shine. So let's look at more features that are listed on the box first, then we're going to open it up and then test it out. So it has clear dual view to see full pictures and details, as well as advanced human AI and pet detection. It has vehicle detection. You can customize activity zones. It's motion activated, so it also has a spotlight whenever it's on motion activation and you turn it on. And it also has a two-way audio system. In the back, we can see more features such as its 360-degree angle view, as well as built-in local storage. So it already has a local storage of up to 8 gigabytes right on the camera itself. But if you want to upgrade and expand that storage, you can also get a home base that will give you tons of storage. This doesn't come with the home base itself, but you can get a home base to get local security without ever having to purchase a service. It also has subject lock and tracking, so it pans, tilts, and zooms on subjects, and it tracks motion created by subjects. It's charged with its solar power batteries, and it's wire free, so you don't have to worry about wires at all. It also has infrared vision, so you can see clearly at night, and you can also see color as well. Other than that, this shows you more of its dual camera system, the camera qualities. So it has a 8x smart zoom, as well as a 3K view with its wide angle lens, so you can see that one very clearly. So now let's open up the box and see what it has. Inside the box, we have our solo camera itself, a removable solar panel, the solar panel mount right here, some screws for mounting, the wall mount itself for the camera, a quick start guide, as well as some cables to get started. So now we're going to set it up and we'll show you how it is. To get started, make sure that you have downloaded the Eufy Security app from the App Store or the Google Play Store. And now it's time to add our device. But before you do that, make sure that you have your device, the SoloCam S340, fully charged. Okay, so now we're going to add our device. make sure you remove the film from the top of your lenses before you scan the QR code.
Connecting to the Wi-Fi network. Please wait. Setup was successful.
You can select the optimal battery life to save battery. I will just select the default option. And I'll also select the most efficient mode for this device. You do have to enable microphone and audio recording so that the device can function correctly. And you have to make sure that the device is fully charged up to 8 hours before you start using it. There's some mounting tips right here. Make sure that you place it at a place that has plenty of sunlight. Make sure it's a place where you want the motion to be detected, so it's not creating any false alerts. More mounting and installation tips. You can include AI tracking if you want from setup, or you can adjust it later as well. Okay, now let's get started with looking at more of the device features. So I'm on the home page and I'm going to click on my device right here. And it is going to show me a dual lens view. I can set the quality from here. You can set it to auto, 3K, or 1080p, or 720p. This is the streaming quality. If you want the recording quality to be better, you can just adjust it in the video settings, recording quality, and you can adjust it over here as well. So let's go back quickly and let's talk about it a little bit more. So this camera has a dual cam system. So one is their 3K wide angle view. So I'm guessing the top one is a 3K because the view is a lot wider. And then we have our 2K telephoto lens. So together, the telephoto lens gives you a 8 times hybrid zoom. And the wide angle view has a 135 degree field view. So the 3K and the 2K together make up our dual cam system. And the 8x zoom is the hybrid zoom, so it's the optical zoom itself as well as the digital zoom. This camera system can see details from afar from up to 15 feet away. Over here you can see some sample footage from the events page, and as you can see, you're able to clearly see faces as well as license plates from pretty far away. Over here, you can also see the pan and tilt settings. So this camera does have a 360-degree view, so it is able to track objects or subjects from pretty far away. So you can adjust it from here on the right hand corner, but if you want just a single view for it right now, just adjust the dual view settings in your video settings, view mode, and put it on single view. So in single view, you can be automatically shown the view from one or the other lens based on the level of zoom. I like this option better. In certain settings, dual view might be great, but I think this is going to work better for me. So let's go back. And this is our single view. So with the single view, you can see that you have that 3x optical zoom, but you can create a hybrid zoom of up to 8x. Okay, so now let's talk about the pan and tilt zoom settings, so PTZ settings, and AI device tracking, on-device AI tracking. So this camera is a PTZ camera, so it can pan and tilt. It has a 360-degree angle view, so let's look at it. Wow. Yep. So it's like rotating all the way around. It's not even like a wide angle view. Like the camera can rotate like completely all the way to the base of the other camera itself. So, yep, it's gonna go even further, and that's the wall the camera is attached to. Now, if you'd like to set up certain presets, you can do that as well. So let's say you turned on your AI tracking. Let's go to the settings. It has, let's go to our pan and tilt settings, and we have AI tracking turned on. We can also set our pan and tilt speed as well, but if we have AI tracking on, we can set our preset positions. So as soon as it's done tracking someone, a subject, it will go back to your default preset position of where you want it to be. So you don't have to adjust it every time. So let's create this one as our, let's adjust the view a little bit more. Yeah. I like this. This should be our default. And sorry, you have to press the set button on the middle. And let's say you want another position as well. You can set up to 4 presets. So if I want the road to be a little bit more at view, and if I want it to be a 3x zoom, and I can over here, I can see who's on the sidewalk, as well as part of the road, like the oncoming cars. So the limit's been reached. I'm gonna just set that as my second setting. Okay? So these are our 2 presets that we can set. We can adjust it accordingly when we need to. And let's look at our motion detection setting. So right now I have human detection, but you can set it to vehicle detection and any other type of motion as well. Since this is a camera that's just facing the road itself, I'm gonna also put vehicle detection on. And you can adjust the sensitivity as well. Let's look at this test mode. And basically this is something with this tests it, so it will flash red when motion is detected on this mode. Okay, let's set up activity zones. So I want activity zones on the street itself and maybe on the sidewalk. Let's create that. Maybe right here I want an activity zone and I see an oncoming car. So that's great. There's someone getting off. Let's create one for here as well. Okay, let's create, okay, so up to 2 can be set, so I'm gonna edit this a little bit more. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna set that. Turn it off, and so see, it's zooming in into that camera based on the activity, and since the car's incoming, it looked at that. So let's go back. Okay. So this is our stream settings. It adjusted it to the default position. And let's set up the video quality to 3K. And we also have more settings on the bottom, like such as our 2-way audio system. Recording any streaming live streams. Adjusting the pan and tilt, turning on the light. This camera does have a spotlight, so we're gonna look at that in a little bit. We have our screenshot and night vision and AI tracking. So let's look at our night vision. Right now it's set it into black and white night vision, but you can adjust it to color night vision as well. Okay? Let's talk about our battery life. Since this camera is a solar panel powered camera, it does not need to be recharged every time with a wire and then put it back on, or neither does it need to be wired. If you put it at an optimal position where there's going to be plenty of sunlight, it's going to have a pretty good and long-lasting battery. But since it's a solar-powered camera, it does take short clips of any motion detected instead of it being continuous recording. But you can adjust the video clip length based on these, but do note that it's gonna use up a little bit more battery as well. So power source is solar panel, solar dashboard. Let's look at this. This has more solar settings and how long it takes to charge and etc. This camera takes just 2 hours of direct sunlight, and that's enough daily to continuously power the camera. And if the sun doesn't shine, it also has a built-in 10,000 milliamps per hour rechargeable battery that will cover you up to 3 months of power in reserve. This is also very efficient in terms of low light charging. So compared to industry standards, this Solar Plus camera only needs 2,500 lux to charge compared to other equipment that requires over 10,000 lux to charge. It reduces the light requirement by up to 75%. Also, if your solar panel is obstructed by buildings or leaves or anything like that, don't worry, because compared to other industry standards, where charging is impossible or extremely slow once partially obstructed, this Solar Plus panel continues charging of up to 60% of full capacity, even when obstructed by as much as 50%. Let's talk more about the settings. So since this is a motion activated camera, anytime your camera detects motion, it's going to be set on the events page, and you're going to see all these motions that are set off. Since it can also detect vehicles and humans, and it has AI detection tracking, so it will be able to tell you what kind of person, whether it was a person or whether it was a vehicle, right on the events page. So it's taking 20-second clips because that's what I set it to, but you can change it in the settings as well. On the camera itself, you have a light setting, so you can turn it on or off, and it will help you see, especially at dark in the dark. It also has a spotlight, so the spotlight is turned on and it will activate when there's motion. So this is like more detailed spotlight settings compared to the view over here. And yeah, so that way you're able to see better who's coming and going at nighttime. Lastly, I wanted to show you the night vision for this camera. So as you can see, even at night in black and white mode, it is able to clearly capture details. If you want to change it to the color vision, all you have to do is go to settings. Let's go to video settings, night vision, and let's test out the color night vision. So let's go back and see the view. Okay, wow, it looks very true to the real color, and it's capturing details pretty well. So now I'm gonna test out how the spotlight works and how much brighter it makes vision at night. So right now I don't have the spotlight turned on, but let's turn it on and see it lit up the top view right here. You can see it clearly well. And let's turn it off again, and it makes it a little bit dimmer. So with the spotlight, you're able to see details much clearer at nighttime. Overall, this is quite a versatile security camera to have. With its dual camera system with a combined 3K and 2K view, gives you a clarity at 50 feet distance. Its hybrid optical and digital zoom creates an 8x quality of zoom. Thus, the combined 2K telephoto lens and the 3K wide-angle lens together gives you a multi-dimensional protective view. You're able to view the angles both in single view and dual view mode in the app, and you can pinch to zoom to see in 8K details. The PTZ with on-device AI tracking tracks the subject while it's moving, no matter if it's a car or a person. Due to its 360-degree horizontal pan and 70 degrees vertical tilt, you're able to track subjects at all angles. If you set presets in the device settings, the device will turn back to its preset position once it's done tracking. Due to its solar panels and large built-in battery, you can be sure that you're going to have power for long periods of time without ever having to charge it again. Just 2 hours of direct sunlight is enough to continuously power the camera. And it has smart integration with Alexa and the Google Assistant. And that is it for our review. We hope you guys liked this product, and if you'd like to purchase this product, please go ahead and check out our description box below. Thank you all for watching.